I'm from Istanbul, Turkey, and my background impact my art. Yes, of course, because every artist has a background which impacts their art, and the events that we lived in our past always has a huge role that the way to create our art. But basically, the first of all, or the major side, is the geometry. I try to explain the things in a geometry because the events could change in our life. It could have different forms, but the main code underneath of it always the same and could be explained by the geometry. I stopped doing sculpture. In that kind of scenario, I stop what am I doing and then give myself some free time, and an idea is going to come up, I know. So that's why I wait for an idea. First I see it I imagine it, or I imagine something close to it. Then I try to make some sketch and see how much percent I can be realized on that project. And after a time, because when you're doing sculpture, you can never have 100% thing in your mind because the material is, has a role when you're doing it. And we have an agreement with the material that we're using, and it's come to life as like 70-80%, sometimes 90%. But first of all, art is a way of expressing yourself and your thoughts to other people, or not to other people, to yourself. And for example, some people write poems, some people write novels, some people paint, some people do business, some people get married and raise a child. Because raising a child is a way of expressing yourself, because you say, okay, my father did this to me, but I'm not going to do this to my child. It's a kind of expressing yourself. So art is a way of expressing yourself and your thoughts. It's important for the society, because if you can share your thoughts or imaginations with someone, you can have better ideas for the better society. So that's why it's a point of sharing and communicating.